Hey guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is advanced rock ballad improvisation. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also share my channel to all your other guitar friends. So what is it today? Some concepts and ideas how you dig into more advanced rock ballad improvisation. That's about how it will sound like. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, some concepts, it's way more behind than it sounds like. It's not about speed, it's about knowing what you are doing here. So we're going to talk about, in this example, a simple chord progression. We analyze it, which modes, which arpeggios are played, what you can do around. And the main thing is when you go into sophisticated or advanced rock ballad improvisation, you follow the chords. That's the main key. So let's get started. Before you start to improvise upon a track and you want to do more advanced stuff, you first need to analyze the rhythm guitar or the chords. In this case, it's that's the first part. It's really simple to play. You have open strings. You start here on the 4th fret and you play just this little arpeggio figure. So what is this? It's C sharp minor to B to A and back to B. A really very common figure when it comes to a song in minor. So that's the first part. Play twice. Then we have really simple. This chord is a F sharp minor 11, goes to G sharp. Well, what is this? Flat 13. G sharp 7 flat 13, back to F sharp minor 11 to B. Okay, it's also a pretty common figure in a minor. So now we found out that the track is in C minor. That means we have C minor as a basic key. So now you can decide, okay, that's enough for me, I just play in C minor. But that's not enough. As I said, we want to follow the chords. In order to do that, we analyze the whole thing. As I said, we already analyzed. Now we play arpeggios and the added modes. So this is the chord. The arpeggio will be this. That's the C sharp minor arpeggio. And the mode, that will be C sharp Aeolian. And we play this as 3 notes per string, because this includes the range of the arpeggio, okay? To B, that will be this arpeggio. And the mixolydian mode, this will be this one here, in 3 notes per string. Okay. To A. let's do this here, not down here, we do this here. This here. That will be Lydian, and our arpeggio is like this. You skip the B string. I mean, you can do with, but it's really not convenient to play it like this. If you want to do it like this, be my guest. But if you want to use it as a tool for playing, this is good for orientation, but if you want to use it as a tool for playing, then I would recommend this. And the scale A Lydian. Okay, so the first part we really follow the chords each one by the other. On the second part we do the other concept. We just put C sharp minor over the entire track. That will be that one here, but when it goes to this chord, to the G sharp 7 flat 13, we highlight the C here. So we play anything, and then C sharp again, and on the B we probably go back to playing along with the chord. So let's see how this works. I'm going to put it on a distortion now. You have a lot of delay on it. I really recommend to have that delay on it. Without, it's going to be, yeah. Well, I play now first without. Okay, so let's get started. C sharp minor. Oops. So you just, as a first exercise, just follow the chords, okay? Then, on the second part, you just, oh wait, I'm gonna play it again, but this time with scale. Oops, I was talking too much. Now the arpeggios. Here you play open, C, open, so that will be a first exercise. You just follow the chords, okay? Once you have the system inside your playing, you can be more free, you know? You can start to use any kind of and then probably go to the next chord, to B. I really love these double stops here, this or high, this for C sharp minor, this for B, and this for C sharp. Let's see how that works. So the next step now was, I was just playing a little bit arpeggios, picking notes out of the arpeggios and getting out of the exercise into the trick is that you switch from one position to the next without interrupting your flow of play. You know, and that's the tricky part. I mean, just playing the exercise is probably easy for most of you. That's not so hard, but playing, I don't know. That you switch from one chord to the next. That's the main trick to do, okay? I'm gonna show another example. Now we go to A. The next element, which is really great, is you need to be able to play the scale on the top string. Oops. Just like this, that you have your orientation, here on the basic minor position. And then you can start to make the big jumps, and they really sound cool on the high position, and then switch back to the chord, okay? What I did now, I was working out with the arpeggio, then continue just on one string. As I said, the hard thing is to connect the different positions. The arpeggio itself is easy. Well, not so, but still easy. And then continue from here. And back to... You can go back down and go back to really low over the arpeggio when you know exactly where you are. Let's do that. Works. A. Lydian. Second part. Don't miss the C. As I said, the key is that you never lose your orientation where you are, and you always know where you want to go. I know that if you just play the arpeggios like I did just like, that's probably not so bright. That's not the point. I mean, you can, from time to time, after a certain time you have a few licks together, you start to connect arpeggios with other licks, and then it starts to sound great. But as a first step, you just connect the dots from A to B to C to D and so on, and that really works out great, you know, guys. I'm gonna make another example, and that's basically a first step into advanced rock ballad improvisation, you know. Second part. See, it was a really simple method, and you don't really recognize that it's really, till now, it's really simple. I mean, I have to concentrate that I only do these elements which I showed, but you see, it already works. Of course, it will not happen in 1 or 2 weeks. You really need to start to think about following the chords, doing the arpeggios. Also see the notes of the chords, because they are target notes. On each chord you're playing, you have to go for the target notes to follow the chords. And then you use the modes as a connection between the target notes, you know. And that's how it works. And then you have a few elements. Playing on the high position using long notes really works, and always knowing where you are and then switch to the next chord and so on. That's the main trick behind it. So as a first step, just do as showed. You can use this track or another track just to understand, okay, this now this chord, then comes the next. Do the first exercise which I showed. And this helps you to somehow get into the grid of the song, because it's always a grid which always moves, you know, and you always have to stay in the grid. And of course, I didn't talk about harmonics and playing technique and all that stuff. You need to have this stuff together. This is only about a concept, how to really get more into advanced soloing, and then not just the simple melodies, which is also great. Nothing against that. You can start with simple melodies, just with long notes, and then put the advanced stuff in. Simple notes. You can also use simple melodies and work in the grid. Now more advanced. And so on. Did you see I developed from simple melodies and went into the grid with the arpeggios? I kept it the way I showed. I mean, you can do more, but we need to have a concept here. And then you start to get out of this. And then at the end, I went in the basic position of the pentatonics and just played the regular licks. This also works. This is just an add-on, you know. All the stuff you know before works, but this is an add-on which opens up your variety of sound. Okay guys, this was advanced blues, rock ballad improvisation. I'm gonna write some tabs for you for the rhythm guitar. Did you see the chord structure, also the arpeggios and the modes, which give you orientation, and I add the backing track in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. There you can download it with a premium membership. If you have any questions, you can also join with a basic membership for free and ask questions there. I'm glad to help you there. It's not much more to say. If you love my channel, please help it grow. The more it grows, the more cool stuff you will get, guys. So tell all your guitar friends and share this channel in all guitar sites which you know, that people know about this channel, and help me to grow it, me and Dr. Pink. It's gonna be fun, and you will have a lot of benefit out of this. Yo, me and Dr. Pink are saying bye, guys.